The 2815 Flex Wing is easier to service and has features that maximize performance and durability in all applications. Whether it's cornstalk shredding, pasture maintenance, or roadside cutting, the 2815 is unsurpassed in performance, durability, and reliability. The center section axle spindles are centered on the axle arm for equalized loading of vertical forces. Precise turnbuckle alignment with wing hinge pin ensures long life of turnbuckle and less hinge wear. The improved design of wing sidebands means less damage caused by sideband to ground contact. An industry first is the massive 3-inch output shaft with up to 27% more spine than smaller shafts for maximum transmission of torque to the blade pan. The patented oil sight gauge takes the guesswork out of checking for oil. Bush Hog's Easy Lube drivelines are quick and easy to service. All grease fittings on the PTO CV driveline and wing drivelines align for quick location of the grease points. Since all grease fittings on the drivelines are in the up position on every 5th revolution, service times are reduced. There is also an optional grass row crop baffle for improved distribution of grass and corn stalk shredding. This is a workhorse that will serve you for many years to come. The new Bush Hog 1815 Flex Wing Rotary Cutter is designed to cut weeds, grasses, and brush up to 2.5 inches in diameter. This unit is a great choice for tractors in the 60 to 135 horsepower class. The 1815 is recommended for pasture maintenance, corn shredding, drainage areas, and general maintenance locations such as airstrips. The 1815 has maintenance-friendly features, a smooth deck for easy cleaning, and is designed for high-performance cutting and distribution. And like all Bush Hog rotary cutters, it is built tough for years of dependable service. Some of the features include the axle spindles, which are in halves for quick and economical service. The center section blades closely align with the center section wheel to better cut the bottom of ditches. Grease fittings and steel bushings at axle pivot points for extended life of the pivot area. The wings free float from 22 degrees down to 25 degrees up without movement of the hydraulic cylinder rod for extended cylinder life. Each axle arm on the center section has a rubber cushion to absorb the shock loads near the wheel. Bush Hog's Easy Lube drivelines are quick and easy to service, and all grease fittings on the PTO CV driveline and wing drivelines closely align for quick location of grease points. There is a patented oil sight gauge in all 3 cutting gearboxes for quick and easy monitoring of oil levels. And finally, there are optional distribution baffles to eliminate windrows. This is a well-built product that will deliver years of dependable service. The 1812 Flex Wing Rotary Cutter is designed for small tractors with a PTO horsepower of 50 to 75. The narrow cutting width of 12 feet makes the Flex Wing ideal for rolling terrain where a wide, rigid cutter would not perform as well. Grass, weeds, and brush up to 1.5 inches in diameter are no match for the hardened, parallel uplift blades. The narrow width is also ideal for orchards with prunings that must be cut into smaller pieces. The 1812 has maintenance-friendly features, easy cleaning decks, high-performance cutting and distribution, and it's built Bush Hog Tough for years of reliable service. The 1812 has center section cushions at each axle arm to absorb shocks near the wheels. It has replaceable full-length sideband skids to provide maximum protection and strength to the sideband. The wings free float without movement to the wing hydraulic cylinder rod, which extends cylinder life. All units come standard with safety lights for highway travel. Our gearbox oil sight gauge allows you to check the oil level in just a few seconds. The wheel spindles are in halves for economy and ease of maintenance. Wheel hub cap retainers are standard to prevent loss of cap and hub grease. A single hydraulic hose is standard for lifting. 2 hoses are optional for lifting wings independently of the center section. This is a proven workhorse with years of dependable service. It's just the right size for many unique applications. Bush Hog's entire line of multi-spindle rotary cutters are designed for heavy crop clearing, pasture maintenance, and other big jobs that require a durable, reliable machine, such as the 3308 shown here. With cutting widths from 7 to 14 feet and a range of hitch types and mounting options, these heavy-duty, rigid deck cutters are built to withstand extreme duty and provide superior performance and productivity with minimal maintenance for years to come. They are your best choice for maintaining pastures, right-of-ways, or cutting orchards and crop residue. No matter what your mowing or cutting needs are, one of the Bush Hog's multi-spindle rotary cutters is the perfect choice, the right implement for your tractor and cutting requirements. The wide selection of models, sizes, cutting widths, and hitches offered by these rotary cutters makes it easy to select the perfect tool for a specific job, and our budget prices are a great return on your investment. We also have offset versions which are ideal for orchard work. The 2820 Flex Wing meets the more value for your investment Bush Hog tradition. The oil sight gauges, easy lube drivelines, and wear bushings at axle pivots are just a few of the extra value features that separate it from the competitors' units. This 20-foot Flex Wing offers the performance and durability needed for cutting roadsides, row crops, and pastures. It offers many features. The free wing float without movement of each hydraulic cylinder is 22 degrees down and 45 degrees up. Each cutting gearbox has the industry's massive 3-inch output shaft with more spines on it that are deeper for maximum transmission of torque to the blade. Highway travel lights are standard for safer travel on the roadways. The 2820 is available with rounded blade carriers or straight shredder blade bars. An optional shredder kit will increase the shredding performance even more than the straight shredder bars. An optional material distribution baffle kit spreads the materials to eliminate windrows. Blade pans are reinforced for maximum durability, and spring axle cushions are located near each wheel for maximum shock absorption. Grease fittings and spring steel bushings for maximum wear are at each pivot point. Wing skids are formed upward at 45 degrees to prevent dig-in on turns that might otherwise damage the sideband. The center section has a double deck with no exposed structure for smooth flow of cut material. The patented oil sight gauge takes the guesswork out of checking the oil. In less than 10 seconds, all 3 cutting box oil levels can be checked and rechecked as often as you need by simply walking around the machine. You never have to climb onto the cutter again to check the gearbox oil levels. Bush Hog's easy lube drivelines are quick and easy to service. All grease fittings on the PTO CV driveline and wing drivelines align for quick location of grease points. Since all grease fittings on all drivelines are in the up position every 5th revolution, service time is greatly reduced. The 2820 is Bush Hog Tough and designed for years of dependable service. Available in 5-foot, 6-foot, and 7-foot cutting widths, the BH10 series rotary cutters are designed to deliver superior professional performance in tough conditions. Their tough below-deck design of strongbacks and gearbox creates a smooth top deck which shields water and debris, minimizing maintenance and adding years of dependability. The tough side bands and skids are continuously welded and tied together through an integrated gearbox stand, and the rear band is continuously welded and curved to resist bending going forward or when backing up. The tailwheel beam has 3/16-inch wall and is clamped between two heavy steel plates for a secure fit to minimize side loads during turns. The blades are made especially for Bush Hog, and they are forged and heat treated for long-lasting performance. The unit features Bush Hog gearboxes that have survived our impact test, unbalance test, and durability test. As you can see, grass, weeds, and small brush are no match for these authentic Bush Hog built cutters. How could Bush Hog make the best flex swing even better? The answer is more value for your investment. With its ease of service and loads of features that give you maximum durability and performance in all types of use, the 2815 stands out above all competitors. Whether in pasture maintenance, roadside mowing, or cornstalk shredding, the 2815 is unsurpassed. Because the 2815 was developed with a wide range of customers and applications in mind, it has the following specifications and features: an AS/AE Category 6 PTO driveline, and AS/AE Category 4 wing drivelines. Also, slip clutches are standard on each cutting box. The 2815 meets the latest safety standards, including 360-degree protection around the driveline and gearbox areas. High blade tip speeds of 16,000 feet per minute ensure a clean cut. Gearbox field performance ratings are 250 horsepower on the splitter box and 210 horsepower on the center and wing boxes. The double-deck center section has heavy 7-gauge steel on the bottom and 11-gauge on the top. The wings have single 7-gauge deck, and all decks are easy clean for quick removal of debris. Units come standard with our perma-level hitch as well. The 2815 tongue now has a 3/8-inch reinforcing plate at the perma-level hitch location for the increased strength necessary when cutting over tough, more demanding terrain. Placing the jack stand in the vertical position while in use can be accomplished easily with the new serrated mounting plate that can be easily adjusted to that vertical position. In addition, the serrated plate is a strong, non-slip surface that eliminates movement of the jack stand. The center section skids are designed with the inside and outside edges turned up at 45 degrees to prevent them from digging into the turf during turns. In addition, the center section skids are located at the blade overlap area. Any potential streaking of uncut material caused by the low position skids is eliminated when the material is lifted and cut by both center and wing blades. The outside edges of the wing skids are also turned upward at 45 degrees. This eliminates the possibility of the skid digging into the turf, which can be a major cause of sideband damage and failure. In addition, the 2815 skids consist of two 3/8-inch thick sections. The forward section is wider on the bottom side for increased surface area and life. The skids are in halves, and this allows the customer to replace only the front section, since that is usually the dominant wear area. The 2815 sideband has been designed with a radius instead of a flat surface on the rear portion. This provides additional strength against being bent inward during ground contact. The 2815 was designed with new positions for the axle turnbuckles and axle weldments. This new geometry resulted with the turnbuckles being aligned with the hinges, creating lower profile axles. This positioning contributes to less hinge wear and a more durable connection between the turnbuckle and axle. New hinges on the 2815 are cast steel and have over 200% more surface wear area than previous flex wings. This increased wear surface area results in extended hinge life and less frequent turnbuckle adjustment to maintain level wings.
The axle pivot points are greasable and have spring steel bushings for extended life. The transport lock has been improved for easier use and quicker placement at the transport height. The 2815 has new springs and geometry, which creates a softer suspension that absorbs more shock loads near the wheels. The strength across the rear of the center section is extremely important for the support of the wings while mowing ditches. Unless both of the hydraulic cylinder wing lugs are tied together across the center section, structural failure on the center section will occur. The 2815 has this important design feature that eliminates possible structural failure. To ensure that the 2815 can be used over the most demanding terrain, it was pulled over our roughest test track. This track subjected the 2815 to forces that exceeded 18 Gs during each of the 3,000 passes, which can represent a lifetime of use, and the 2815 survived. The center section dual wheels are centered on the axle arm for equal operational loads on each. The outside dual tire on the center section is also positioned to align with the center section cutting blade. This alignment allows you a clean cut of the material found in the bottom of ditches. The optional distribution baffles are available when more even distribution of cut material is needed. Whether in corn shredding, cutting medium or heavy grasses and weeds, the 2815 with distribution baffles offers excellent performance. The unique design of the wings allow for lighter decks while still delivering a strong gearbox mount. This overlapping of the 7-gauge decks produces an extraordinarily strong deck. All drive lines on the 2815 are easy lube. The grease fittings on all bearing crosses are in the end caps for easy service. The wing and PTO drive lines have the grease fittings located midway between the front and rear halves. All driveline grease fittings are in alignment for quick and easy service. In addition, at the 5th revolution of the driveline, all grease fittings on all drivelines are positioned upward for quick access and reduced maintenance time. The gearbox shields feature the new 360-degree cover requirement and are also quick detach for quick service to drivelines and slip clutches. The wing free float is the amount of movement of the wing without movement to the hydraulic cylinder rod. The 2815 has 22 degrees down and 45 degrees up. This reduces the wear of the cylinder piston seals and rod seals. The patent-pending gearbox oil sight gauge allows quick and easy checking of oil levels. No more climbing onto the cutter to check the oil levels. No more tools to remove the gearbox side plug or vent plug to check the oil. All hydraulic hoses are suspended off the decks to make removal of deck debris easier. In addition, the hoses are exposed for easy access should further maintenance or replacement become necessary. The 2815 FlexWing represents more value for your investment. It is loaded with features not found on our competition. When outstanding value, durability, and performance are important to you, the right choice is the 2815 FlexWing from Bush Hog.